Okay, boys and girls, today is day 99. I think just because it's day 99, this video will probably be watched by people that would have not watched it. But I am currently out here. I woke up at around like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and I came in to work for lunch, and then now I'm here. I'm technically supposed to be working right now, and it's 1:30, and I'm just sitting in the truck. I got my laptop on my lap, the door's open, and I'm supposed to be out here just kind of working on the lawn and whatever else for, the 2 hours more that I'm going to be here, and I'll make a little bit of money from it. But I have just been in a terrible mental state. I don't know why, but like every time I am not doing anything before I go to work and then I go to work, like I just feel like I sit in my thoughts. I don't know how to explain it. And I've set reminders up every like 2 hours throughout every single day that when they go off, it basically is a reminder to myself that I need to manifest, or I need to work on manifesting in this moment right now. And it's very important and it works. It's good. But recently, I just set those reminders yesterday, but I got a reminder already. It's, 1:30. I'll probably get a reminder somewhat here soon, but I haven't really manifested. Like the time that I got the reminder was in the car, and I was thinking about things, but at the same time, like if you watched last night's video and if you watch the end of the video, you'll know that my mom kind of had a talk with me about college and the future in a little bit, like a 10-minute talk, and it was kind of to do with my girlfriend and that situation. And I'm a junior, she's a junior. We're planning on moving back to Idaho for my senior year, and I've grown up in North Carolina pretty much my whole life, and my girlfriend's mom is pretty much, they're divorced, and all she knows is college, and she just loves college, and all she talks about is her college experience and her college life. And my mom was kind of talking like, which is true. The way she framed it is completely true. Like, and I can see through this, and I've been dating her for 2 years now. She's kind of naive to it, and she's kind of living and going about her like life the way that her mom wants her to, whether she knows it or not. And I think that the way that she's going is great. She, has a 4 point whatever GPA. She, is doing a whole bunch of extracurriculars. She wants to get into UNC. She's going to be able to get into UNC. But I guarantee you she's not going to use her degree. But she's a girl though. Like, why would she need any of this anyway? She just wants to have a fun time in college. And that's one of my biggest fears, because I've been dating her for 2 years. I have like investments in her. And the thought of that happening, and the thought of me having to like guideline this whole relationship through college in this case scenario is just frustrating to think about. And I just need to start thinking about what's better for myself. And I want to go to NC State, and I think that's kind of where she's willing to go as well. But it all depends on like if I get in or not. And I don't want to like base my future off of like NC State or getting into a college. College is, I'm saying it right now, this is for documenting the future. A lot of people just say this, and I've grown up in a family, my dad's literally a doctor. I don't think college is for me. Like, I'm going to go to college for a safety net, and because I think that it's the right place to do and the right place to go, and I think it's somewhat of a good funnel. But unless I become a doctor, I am not going to graduate with a degree or use my degree. So I think that it's more of a time to network. College is the biggest networking place. That's the value you get out of it, if anything, just networking. But I don't want to get wrapped up in distractions that are like football games and basketball games and events and people and parties. I don't want to get into that. And I don't want to have to deal with, a girlfriend trying to do all these other stuff. I want somebody who's going to be with me, and I'd rather just leave than, be in a situation where I have to worry about that stuff, or even be in a situation where I start just worrying about myself and just trying to stay in the relationship and then end up getting, blindsided and something bad happens to me. So I don't know what to think about it, but that's kind of the situation that I'm in right now. And I decided to just come out here and open my laptop and look at how much money I've made with this. And like, I'm telling you right now, when I first started looking at this money that I've been making, like, it was just a calm, like, $100 in profit, not in profit, $100 in revenue. And it was cool. And then I just over this past 7 days, I've just been chilling. I have not touched anything, and I've just been working on the app. I haven't even been working on marketing. I have 2 creators marketing for me. I don't even have more than 2 creators. And I haven't even been posting any organic content pretty much. And I just checked here, and I knew that I had gained a good, $100 or close to $100 over that week after checking last weekend or a few days ago. And so I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool. I didn't touch anything, and I just have money coming to me, and it's pretty much effortless because I'm not giving my attention to marketing. I'm just paying people who are, and it's getting me natural results as long as I give the input, pay the money to get them to continue to create the content, and me myself eventually create content. Then I'm gonna, no matter what, get the consistent result and output that is monetary gain. And I hadn't checked on it, and I decided let's check on this just to kind of reset and see where we are, because today's officially Monday. I'm not going to see my girlfriend today. I told myself yesterday that I'm going to see her because she made big plans to go do that, and I have stuff that I needed to prepare for as far as prom goes on Saturday, but she says she can't go because she has practice, and that's a good thing for me because now I have the opportunity to work all day on this and get into tune with it instead of waiting till Tuesday. But I'm going to show you guys this. So in the last 30 days in sales, which, mind you, again, minimal marketing, literally barely gave any effort to it. The most I gave to it is just DMing creators that I thought would work and then getting them inside of the program and just paying them money. That's it. I guarantee you, if I could go to TikTok right now, I could find 10 creators that I think would work well. I could DM them and handcraft a DM that I've already made and I already have proven. And then I could get at least 5 of them to respond and get probably 2, if not 3 of them to join the program. And then I'd pay them anywhere from $20 to $75 a week. And they just make content for me, and I'd test them out, see if they're profitable for me or not. And boom, we're chilling. But in the last 30 days, we have $290 in sales. That number doubled in less than 7 days. We have a total of $152 coming from my one-time offer, that is $34.99. I have $120 coming from my yearly subscription plan, which is the only subscription plan that does 3-day free trials. That is $49.99. And then I have $16, or I guess technically I have, I guess I'd call that $17, almost $18 in monthly payments, which is $9.99. So yeah, bro, and I have not even been marketing. $290. And hold on, let's go to the proceeds just for profit real quick. We've made $223 in profit. That is 2 days at this job. And I haven't even put that much effort into this right now. So just imagine at the end of April when I put my effort into hiring, twice the amount of creators, and I put my effort into making organic content and, making every video I post organically better than the last video I post. Bro, that number's going to jump so quickly. With the average AOV of my purchase of my subscription plans, which is $49 to $34.99, it just jumps like that, bro. It just bro, one purchase gets you $50. It's half $100 for one purchase. So, and we just built this new funnel, so as soon as I get it picture perfect, which I published it, but now I need to revise it to make sure that the questionnaire looks complete and that I like the way that the paywalls look. But bro, this could really go crazy. And I looked it up. I looked up how many yearly subscriptions, how many offer, $34.99 subscriptions, of each would it take to make $5,000. and it was like 120 yearly and or like 160 or 150 offers. So, dude, it just like seems so effortless. Like it just like jumps, like it just goes from here to there every time I check on it. It feels so crazy. And that money is going to be money that I've literally made in profit already. Like that's more money than I've ever made from an entrepreneur business model in my life already. It's crazy, bro. It's only the beginning and I'm in a bad mental spot right now. But I'm gonna see y'all after work in the next clip of this 99th day of documenting this business journey. And I'm gonna start looking at the marketing process, manifesting that, jumping into it today on this Monday. So yeah, peace out. All right, so this is I guess it's not the end of day 99, but it's part 2 of day 99. And I have this new phone mount that's on the side of my computer, so if I, look at my computer, I can just put y'all right there and I'm chilling. And I got this so with my other phone, which I don't know where I put it, where it is. It's kind of a problem. I need to find it. It's probably downstairs, but it might not be. It's probably not downstairs, actually. Hold on, let me find it. Okay, found it. This phone is supposed to go right here, and then I'm supposed to be like, imagine I'm like taking my test, right? And I'm taking it, and then I'm like pressing down here, like secretly, like I press the record button for ChatGPT, and then I'm just looking at my screen, and then I'm like, how much does this cost if this was that? And I think, press the button to go. And then I like, okay, and I read it, and I scroll this way, and then boom, vision is directly on the answer. Got the answer, or at least what it looks like. I can go back over here, press the answer, good. I used to have to put my phone right here, and that wasn't bad. It's more in front of the screen, so it makes more sense. And I'm basically touching the button, like right here the whole time. But I didn't want to risk like falling onto the keyboard with this phone because it doesn't have a case and it's like huge. And so I got this little magnetic thing, and it kind of sucks because it's off to the right a lot more. So it'll probably be able to track my eyes, like going all the way over here a lot more than, normally. And also, yeah, it just doesn't look like, me looking all the way down over here does not look like it's, anyways, completely separate conversation. I'll talk about that later, if not at all. But I was just at my girlfriend's house because we plan on hanging out today. But in the last clip, you'll know that today was all to myself because she had practice and she didn't realize it. And today, for the most part, has all been to myself. I've been with her for like an hour, and then I left. And when I left, I went and got Chipotle over there, and I haven't really eaten it yet. It's currently 11 o'clock. I'm not going to work in the morning tomorrow, but I'll be going to work in the evening tomorrow. I'm not going to go to bed late tonight. I'm trying to go to bed earlier tonight, maybe like 12, maybe 12:30, no later than 1:30 though. And then I'm going to try to wake up at around 9, do my work until about 11:30, drive into work, meet them for lunch, and then work the rest of the day and make my money. I made $60 today for working like 2 hours. And that was about the time that I recorded the video. I was pretty much done. But anyways, so far today, I'm at 3% right now. So far today, I've just been working on the funnel. I'm not gonna lie. I told myself that because today was gonna be mostly to myself, I would take advantage of that. And I would make some content and start marketing that way. And I haven't. And that's to me because I just needed to work on the funnel. There are just things, for example, like the safe areas on the top and the bottom of the funnel or blocking parts of the page in the questionnaire. And then on top of that, like the results page was just looking a little bit not as good, and so I refreshed that up a little bit. And then there was like certain things on the checkmark range page that I wanted to make more prominent. And then there was, I wanted to make the background darker on the features page with the iPhone displays. And I wanted to make the paywalls look better, more app-like, more professional and premium looking. And so I did that. And now that paywall is looking beautiful, and I have the A/B test going properly now. But one thing I was really upset about, which I don't know if it's working anymore, but I'll have to see, is I uploaded my last version 1.5, to the Apple App Store for one reason and one reason only, and that was to update the Apple sign-in button. You know when you go on an app and you press sign in with Apple, and then like a little pop-up comes up and it's like hide your email, and you can just scan your face and boom, you're logged in? That's what I wanted. And I had it configured on version 1.3, but then version 1.4, I didn't add it. I didn't add it on accident. And then on version 1.5, I directly made that version so I could add it. And for some reason, it wasn't configured properly on my app side this time. And so now it's still not working. So now I'm going to have to upload it for version 1.6 and waste version 1.5, which is pretty much irrelevant. But still, that's kind of annoying. I wish that I didn't have to update the whole version just to fix that and wait 2 days just for that. But good news, today is a Monday, so if I do upload it, it'll probably get back to me pretty soon. Also, though, got to think about it this way as well. I completely reinvented the onboarding funnel, and so the user, whatchamacallit, the Apple reviewer is going to either decline or approve my version 1.6. And I've never had a declined version since my app got approved. At least I don't think. And so, yeah, this could be the one that gets declined, basically, and I really hope it doesn't. So I need to, first of all, I need to just do that in general. I haven't even got it up for review because I don't know if it works yet, but we pretty much got the onboarding funnel looking amazing. I just wanted to do a few changes inside the app before I start to leave it alone. And then I'm about to pay Ethan, the guy that I'm paying $300 a month right now, on Wise. I got to pay him his $75 today. And then he's going to make 5 more videos for us, and I hope that he makes a good video, because he made 5 videos, and the only good videos that actually ended up converting anything was on April 1st, which was a video that did 4,000 views, and it was just like the most high converting video ever. And it got me 25 app units, and it got me probably 1 or 2, maybe none. I think it probably 1 or 2. Yeah, probably 1 or 2 purchases, but yeah, so I'm about to pay this, and then I'm going to do the little things I was doing as far as fixing up the app, and then tomorrow I'm going to wake up at 9, and I'm going to work. I'm going to get in the sun, I'm going to take a hot shower, and then I'm going to start manifesting. I'm going to manifest tonight as well, and then I'm going to just chill, and I'm going to see y'all on day 100. So, I mean, tomorrow is going to be the day, Tuesday is going to be the day that I start marketing. And what I've realized as far as marketing goes is I was trying to figure it out with ChatGPT when I got off the phone for this last clip. But I've decided that what it really is right now I have 4 different accounts. I have 2 fake personal brand accounts that are slideshow accounts that I just basically repost the same photos but on a separate account. And then I have one account that's like for the app, so the Calorie Simple with the Calorie Simple logo. And then I have another account that is like my personal brand account that I've grown to 100 followers, that I have like 5,000 likes on, just from me talking with my face. And then I have my main account, which I'm not posting on. And so I have technically 5 accounts, but I'm only using 4. My plan is I'm gonna make all 4 accounts like feel like they're genuine, like different people's accounts, like on TikTok. I'm going to try to warm all of them up properly so that, every account gets the proper attention, and I'm not going to repost the same videos again and again and again, because then I'm going to get shadow banned. And I'm not going to make crappy videos that look like super brandy and super ad-like. Make everything look super natural. And I'm going to go around and I'm going to make iterations of viral concepts. I'm going to post 1 iteration on this account, 1 on this account, 1 on this account, and 1 on this account, instead of all 4 on 1 account, because then I would get shadow banned on that 1 account. But now I can make 4 iterations of the same video and post them all and get different feedback on what hook does better, or if one format does better than the other, or if it's just the format flopped completely, and then I can post different things. And even on my personal brand account, I plan on making videos like, you guys use Macro Factor, I just found out this app, first time in 3 years, whatever, that type of content, this app is the best, I just found this app after 3 years and nobody told me about it, or something. And then I show the best looking screens and pages for the app. It's gonna look amazing. So yeah, I am going to send this $75 to Ethan, and I'm going to approve his last video, and I'm going to text him about the video that got 4,000 views and how he got 25 app units for us from that video. And then I'm going to continue to work on the app, maybe listen to a podcast or something, and then eat this, maybe take a shower, obviously go to bed, and manifest. It's the biggest thing. That's the key to everything. Literally, I was driving the truck to Chipotle today after I went to my girlfriend's house, and I was just imagining making 10K a month from this. It's really not that hard. It doesn't require a lot of effort to get to 20K a month even. Money it's so, online money is just so abundant, it's crazy. That's why everybody talks about from 0 to 10K is the hardest, and from 10K to 100K is easier. So, but yeah, bro. April, here I come. April 6th is today. We have a good 20 something more days of April, and we are gonna try to dominate the end of it, that's for sure. But we gotta get started tomorrow. So I'll catch y'all tomorrow on day 100. Let's go.